Welcome to day 40. Day 40, and the focus of today is going to be power rankings within the core. Right? We talked about doing the core four, the scoring system for the body being balanced in business, and we talked yesterday about the zone. In what zone these items were complete, and today we're going to talk about um, the power rankings. Right? So now the power rankings is part of your power, my warrior fit formula, right? Because every man is different, right? It's going to have to be something that's customized to you. And what we want to do is we want to become aware of the zone that this is done and the power that that creates, right? And we want to develop this not for basic information and not shame or a tool of negative, right? But all we really want to do is create some matrix, right? We want to create some matrix to say, okay, look, here we will, because we want to maximize the amount of power that we obtain from doing the core four, that we need to be aware of where we draw the most power, right? And yesterday we talked about the zone, right? Today we're going to talk about the power ranking. Now this is a self-driven ranking, really. So in the end, when you complete your documents, you assign a power, like how powerful did I feel, right? And what you'll find over time is kind of a customized um, game where you can say, okay, you'll find some matrix that show that maybe you draw the most power from completing these, right away in the morning, or completing certain ones right away in the morning, maybe zone one, and or zone two, and maybe others in zone three, and you kind of balance this thing out to find out where you obtain the most power. And it also is a ranking for the days where you maybe miss one item, which gives you a zero score for the day, but you actually find some matrix that perhaps what level of power you lose, what energy drain you're actually losing by not completing that item. Okay, so level one is alive, nearly dead, right? That's I'm in there. I don't feel particularly powerful. I'm alive. I'm breathing. That's all I'm really feeling today, or that's what I'm feeling, given the combination of scoring and the time of day we score that, right? Um, Level two is going to be awake, uh, better than dead, right? That's a that we're awake and we're aware, and it's a level of power that we can assign and relate to how we feel that day, depending on when we completed our core four. Level three is going to be a step above that yet. Is going to be an active and like bulletproof, like we feel fairly powerful, like we've gained power that we can obtain and use throughout the day based on the matrix of when we completed our core four and when we completed each aspect of our core four, and which combination thereof brings us the most power in that day. Okay, there's also a level four, which is ablaze and superhuman. Now, there's going to be days where we just feel absolutely superhuman, like nothing can stop us. We feel things are going, things are in sync, and you'll find, I think, when you find the right combination, like that happens very commonly, right? So, like anything else in life, timing is, we've heard the word everything, and time is important. And when you kind of customize this to your lifestyle, your personal clock, and your personal power, when you time these things and you maximize when you do these things, um, obviously we want to extract the most amount of power, and this is the way we find out where that power is. So once again, in yesterday's assignment or yesterday's lesson, we accessed and we talked about the zone in which you do each item of the core four, right? A total of 8 items, scoring half a point for each one. And depending on the zone in each one of those is done, we'll extract maybe more or less power than other areas in the object to give this a power rating every day is to get a matrix on when each of these can and should be done to maximize the power. Obviously, we in the focus-driven, results-driven life, we want to maximize the power that we have going forward into the day. And this is just one more tool to develop the matrix that are necessary to pull that whole thing off. So, once again, our assignment is going to be to teach this, both portions of this, um, the timing and the zones, and the power rankings that associate when each of those is done. Um, and to go ahead and teach that, because if you can't teach it, you don't know it. If you don't know it, you can't live it. Once again, complete the other items at the bottom of this page, and we will talk to you again tomorrow on day 40.